Welcome to Shallow Waters, where we're not afraid to admit that swimming in the same deep water as you is hard. And today we're going to be kind of shallow because it's Friday night and it's time for wine and playing with new things. If you'd like to join me for a little R&R, this is how I'm going to wind down after another typically crazy week. To start off, I am going to use this new Good Molecules Bakuchiol oil blend for oily skin. So I just put 2 little drops. I don't know how much I'm supposed to put on, but I imagine it's not a whole lot because it is an oil. It smells good. Very mild scent, kind of like grapeseed oil. And now I'm going to put on my Sika BB clearing cream. I'm not putting on primer tonight because, well, it's almost night anyway. So I'm just going to pat this all over the center of my face. I have a whole bunch of other foundations, tone up creams, and I always end up going back to this one. I think it's a slightly odd shade, but once you blend it out, it really works. And it's got such a nice glow, and it seems to hide texture beautifully. It covers up my rosacea. It doesn't stick funny on my nose, so I keep going back to it. It's my fave. Although I have a lot of other things that are in second place. And I really do like the shade match of the Makeup Forever. I'm just not sure I like the texture. So this one isn't quite as good of a shade match, but the texture is just unbelievable. So I'll just take a little bit more, make sure my nose is covered. And then I will get my mirror because I forgot it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to flash lights in your eyes. Actually, that blended out pretty good. Just when I think I pull everything out, there's always something. Okay, so there is some putty bronzer, my usual. So nothing unusual yet, but stay tuned. And usually before I get too far, I put on some type of lip treatment. This is the Flower Beauty Lip Mask in Sangria. This is actually the second time I've purchased it, so it's definitely a repurchase. And it takes forever to come out the first time. Hopefully it does eventually. There we go. This has just a little bit of color, but it's very moisturizing. So there we go there. So the next thing that I want to do is eyes. This is my new Natasha Denona Biba palette. I'm going to start with this medium shade here. Supposedly it's kind of pink, but to me it's more orange. I don't know, but I do like it. And a little bit more for the other side. Oh, I forgot to put my eye primer on. Silly me. I had eye primer out and I didn't put it on. I was going to use the putty eye primer again, one of my oldies but goodies. And now I'm going to go in with the darker shade right here on the end. Let me put down the darker shade. Hi, Teddy Bear. You want to come say hello to your adoring public? Do you want to say hello? Come on in. It's Teddy. Hey, you're too tall. That's my Ted. All right, Mommy's going to do makeup now with her adoring public. Oh, you're being so good. I love you. I'm just going to put a little bit here. Nope, you can't have that. That's for Mommy. That's Mommy's drink. There's no underage drinking at my house. Not even if you're 6 feet tall. You can go out in the kitchen and get your own drink. Sorry about that. I'm going to take that really dark brown again and put it in this corner. What do you have, sweetie? Oh, chips. I love chips. Those look delicious. Wow, I really got it dark on the other side, so let's add a little more. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Then I'm going to take this beautiful golden shade in the middle. I'm going to tap that on my lid. Oops, I got a little bit underneath my eye, but that's no biggie because I haven't finished up. I want to add this Flower Chrome Crush to the outside corners because goodness knows, is this a top that you take off? Yes, it is. That's brilliant, so it doesn't spill. Ooh, wow, this is cool. Now I'm going to put that on the transition area. Ooh, so it goes gold to, it says chrome, but this is more of a bronze color. To bronze to brown. Ooh, that's about pretty. Just a beautiful pink reflect too. That's a beautiful complement with that palette, so hooray me. Just gonna use my good old Wet n Wild sparkly brown metallic liquid eyeliner in metallic brown. It is called metallic brown. Sorry, I'm so quiet when I put on eye makeup. Loving that. Okay. Well, that was a surprise. The Chinese food came early, so we just had a nice family meal of Chinese food. I probably have food stuck in my teeth. All right. So that was super fun. What did I do with my eyeshadow palette? Hi, Ted. You have Chinese food in your eyebrows. Left off at eyeliner. You want soy milk? Of course you do. So I just learned a hack that you can use the brush that you love from your favorite mascara, and you can wash it really good and stick it in other mascaras, and it probably will work. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's something I learned the other day on the internet. So this is a product, I don't know what to think of it because I love how it makes my eyebrows look as far as shape, but it leaves a gluey cast on my eyebrows, and I try to take as much of it off the wand as I can before I use it. It still seems to be too much of a good thing. So this is the Ruffy Brow Sculpt, but it really does, I think, give the brows a beautiful upward feathery shape, but it does sometimes look a little like you put glue in your eyebrows. Like, just straight up, you put glue in your eyebrows. I hear you, Teddy. Soy milk, soy milk. You are my soy milk boy milk. So something I did the other day that I'm going to try again is to go back to my e.l.f. Shape and Stay Brow Pencil, which is a wax pencil. It's something I used to use before I knew about this. This does not keep them up for very long, but it does seem to take out some of the, what's the word I want? The gluey look, without taking away the hold that the Ruffy just added. So that's my latest, trying to work around the Ruffy, and I may end up finding a better product that does the same thing without leaving a white gluey cast, but for right now, that is where I'm at with it. And to be honest with you, I've been liking my eyebrows just like this. Really, really want to seal the deal if I use my She Glam dual-ended pencil on the pencil side instead of the pen side. I can just extend it out just a wee on either side. And then I like to just go in a little bit in the front, just a tiny bit, just to give a little bit of shadow to the bottom part of the eyebrow. Really, really small. Little moves, little delicate moves. So that's my new eyebrow look. I've been doing this now for a couple weeks and I've been really liking it. It's much more natural, I think, than what I was doing before. Although I hear 90s brows are back, and I'm just getting into feathered brows, and I was trying to do Instagram brows. I'm always like behind the 8 ball there, but... Oh, can I have my light back on? All right, so I have blush and lipstick, I think, to do, and powder. Well, basically, I'm in love. This is just kind of my new favorite thing. And then this cream has a cover, what I did last time. So put it on my blender, and I'm going to do it up really high, almost where you'd put a highlighter. So lately I've been putting my makeup up a lot higher than I was before. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or just a different thing, but I've noticed people doing that and I thought it looked cute, so I'm doing that. But then I've really liked to use more than one blush product. Whoops, I stuck my finger right in it. I have a fingerprint. So I'm going to put the Patrick Ta away. I'm going to wipe off my finger. I'm going to try a new Stay Cheeky Liquid Blush by Ulta. Oh, this one I haven't opened yet. I thought I did. Give me just a second. All right, who, I should say, who let the dogs out? Who? Hi, Teddy. You are covered in Chinese food, like covered. You look like you got into a pig pen and rolled in the Chinese food. So this, ooh, it's so pretty. I generally like the Ulta brand stuff. I've not had any bad experiences yet. Ooh, that is pretty. Put just a little bit more on. So I can do it on this side too. And then I'm going to get my mirror and play with it. It seems very like you'd need to move it quickly so you don't overdo it. That is sweet. Now I'm going to just diffuse it a little with my finger around the edges. Oh, that's pretty. Can you see it? Can you see it? All right. Ooh. I'm going to play with this some more. It is fun. I want to try Burt's Bees, the Luminizer. I've been going through a big Burt's Bees kick lately. I've been thinking their stuff's really fun. It's not overly innovative, but their stuff seems to be quality. And supposedly this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I do have that, but it is a little too yellow, I think, for me. So I wanted to find something a little pinkier. So that's why I'm trying this, because it's a little bit of a pinkier shade. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do here is maybe just take and just tap it in a little so it's not as overwhelming, but that is pretty. Liking it, liking it. Shout out to Allie Glines and her marvelous bags. I love them. This is her new brush or utility bag. I wish I could say I have very clean brushes, but they're well loved and not always clean. This is the one I want. I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Sculpting Bronzer. I almost never do this, so if I don't do it well, forgive me. I'm not a big bronzer person, but I love the way this stuff smells. I know that's a funny reason to wear a bronzer, but let's... We're also heading into spring when things warm up and we go outside more. I'm gonna put a little more right there because that's where my face naturally indents, and I don't mind that it does. So I'm gonna just put a little more right there. And then I'm going to go again back in with this and just blend out the edges. So there's no moment where it just starts and stops. And now that there's less of it on the brush, I'm going to stick it on the sides of my nose like I went outside, and maybe across the bridge of my nose. just to give myself just a hint of sun over the blush and the various highlights. And then I am going to, maybe I'll do one on one side and one on the other and see which one I like better. I don't know which one I like better. This is the Innisfree Matte Mineral Pressed Setting Powder. I've been loving it, but I can't find it to buy it again. No, thank you. You go get your water. It's in the other room. And this is the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD Powder. My drink. I still haven't had any. Clearly, I'm not a very good wino. All right, so I'm going to do the HD powder. Excuse me, on this side. And then I'm going to do the Innisfree Matte Mineral, which you can see I've already hit pan on that. And I'm super sad because it is just such a lovely powder. I don't know which one I like better. I think it might be the Innisfree, but I can't get it again. They have a different powder now. It's not this one. It's not the same. And the final piece de triomphe is this new lipstick by Milani, and it's called, oh, I threw it away. Oh, darn it. It had a name. I'll find out the name. Oh, I forgot to do lip liner. What a silly me. Wow, okay. Now I need to make my hair look pretty because my hair is a royal mess. It's very curly today though, but I slept on it 2 nights in a row without sleep protection. That wasn't very smart. And I haven't washed it since last Saturday, and it's Friday. So, anywho, what are my thoughts about what I've just tried? Well, the overall look I'm very happy with. I think it came out really pretty. Some products that stood out as real winners would be all the blushes, the Patrick Ta and the Ulta. I just think they're so beautiful together. It's just kind of an ombre effect. And honestly, this Burt's Bees, the Luminizer, I like it better than what it's supposed to be duping, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I'll show both of them on my hand. So this is the Flawless Filter. And as you'll see, it's a little more yellow, which is not a bad thing. It's just, I think I'm a more pinky person, so. And this is the Luminizer by Burt's Bees. So they're a little different, but that's a glow. That is a glow. I might put just a little bit of it. Oh, that might be, that's a little too much. I look like I have a mustache now. Okay, that's better. But it's very pretty. So those are some of my, I think, standout products. It's not that I don't like this. I just don't think it's exactly the right color for me. I think the gleam and the glisten and the quality are great. Other standouts would be the Flower Chrome Crush that I put on my eye. I've already been raving about the Natasha Denona Mini Biba palette. I've been using this like for the last week nonstop. And what else would stand out? This is a new lipstick I'm trying. It's a little, well, it's not quite a matte. It's like a moussey matte. I love the color, but I'm more of a shine girl. And now with my face so shiny, I feel like I need some shine. I have an idea. Have no fear. My drawer of makeup's here. Oh, I think that's Teddy escaping. Teddy and I just got to run through the neighborhood. I'm a little out of breath, but that was fun. Before I ran on that little impromptu jog, I had grabbed the Jones Road lip gloss. I'm gonna put some on my finger because I don't want to get the lipstick on it. Oh, it's so minty. Now that looks nice. He has been a fun guy, a really fun guy. He is a tall guy. And then there's Cream Puff. It's Cream Puff Arnold. We're gonna have Chinese cookies. So, shirt by Seacoast Pop-Up Shop. Stain on the arm by Teddy. Makeup look by Lauren and Mini Makeup Brands. And I hope that you let me know what some of your favorite products have been lately and how you get your exercise in if you don't have a Teddy. And please, oh please, like and subscribe. And please make a comment, ask a question, join in a conversation. That's what this is all about. Just trying to connect and have some fun and wind down and sometimes just express my mind. And I'm glad that you've joined me and you're part of my community. Let's get deep occasionally, but today we were in shallow water. Yes, check out my caboodle. It looks so much like the one I had in elementary school.